Everybody, it's Flocka back at it again with another Madden YouTube video. Today, yes, we are back in our setup. If you caught our last couple of videos, we were in a sunroom because our power was out and we had to get it done. I was not going to sit there and watch the first 2 days of Madden and not get any video streams or anything up. I appreciate anybody who supported those because that was some tough videos. But we are going to have our top 10 quarterbacks in today's video. It's a little hard. We're going to do some cards that were announced already. Not all of them are in the game yet, but they will be in the game within the next week. So they're going to be in this video. A lot of them are very, very good. I mean, most of the cards that are in this list are already out. It's hard to tell about quarterbacks this early on, but I've been watching a lot of games, not only on streams, YouTube videos, everybody's other rankings and everything, and kind of taking off that and also what I've been playing against online in my personal experience. But if you guys enjoy top 10s like this, if you guys like No Money Spent series, everything, and literally anything Madden 22 Ultimate Team, make sure to smash those smash that like button and turn on those noties. I got it all confused. The noti game, we want to keep on growing strong. I appreciate you guys, and let's get right into the video. My top 10s, usually I would go into the store, but I think I'm going to switch that this year and go just straight into mud.gg. Everything's right here. I'm also not burning through my trial time just to record a video, but 84 Deshaun Watson, he is our number 10 today. 76 speed, so solid speed. He has the pretty much average speed for the kind of mobile guys, if you know what I'm talking about. He has decent stats all around. All the accuracies are above 80 when powered up. He should be a cheap power up. He's a lower elite. I mean, not lower, but 84 is it's cheaper to power up, definitely, than versus like a Mahomes or anybody else with the higher overalls. He is a solid card, though. You guys can see he's going around 23K. There's not much to say about him with abilities. For some reason, his abilities aren't shown on the website. I think that's happening for some cards because it's still so early on. But I think he's a solid card. He had a good release last year. He always was a little bit faster, but this year his speed wasn't. I think once he gets an upgrade, if he does, obviously we don't know, pending his situation. I think Deshaun Watson can be one of the best quarterbacks later on. But right now, he's just, you know. I think a lot of these bottom 5 guys aren't the best. Honestly, obviously, a lot of people are going to have a lot of budget guys. So there's Deshaun Watson, I guess you consider budget. 25K and below is kind of budget. But Deshaun Watson is still a solid card. Like I said, it's top heavy. You're going to see the top 5 guys are the ones that are most popular and everybody's using. But these guys still should make the top 10 list. Number 9, we do have Russell Wilson, 75 speed. He's an 85 overall with all solid throwing stats. I like all of his stats right here. I'm not a big fan of his release, though. I did use him for a little bit because I did pull him. If you guys did not watch that, I think I pulled him in our $100 bundle video. I'm pretty sure it might have been our pre-order or our $100 video, but whatever. Russell Wilson, we did pull him. We played with him a little bit. I did not like the release at all, but he has good enough stats to be in this top 10 early on. That's how down bad the top 10 is. He's expensive as well. Like 50K for this card is not cheap. That is definitely not cheap. I did sell him for around 50K as well, so that is a huge W. But Russell Wilson, like I said, it's a very top-heavy list right here because we are super early and on the game. We're still in the EA play trials, but Russell Wilson definitely deserves to make the list from his stats alone. I think, yeah, if you get a clean pocket, he's going to hit most of the throws early on. It's just he doesn't get the best abilities. He does have that speed as well, and I love that he has all 80 plus here. His play action and throw on the run are very solid as well. Yeah, I just wish he had a little bit tiny better release, and that's it. I mean, he's still easily as a top 10 guard in this game right now at the quarterback position. The number 8 position, we have Justin Herbert's team builder card. He is an 84. He has a normal core gold of 78, but yeah, this one's obviously the better one. I don't even know why I brought that up. 78 speed. He has great throw power at an 89. He has decent. His accuracies are not good. I'm going to be honest, they're not good. The short's good, but the medium and deep, both being in the low or in the high 70s, isn't the craziest. And like, I wish he was a little fast. I feel like he's definitely fat. I don't know. Him and Deshaun Watson probably around the same speed. I don't know. I definitely wish he was a little bit faster, though. I really do. But field general quarterback, I think he gets set feet lead. Does he get set? He doesn't get set feet lead. No, I don't know. Yeah, I guess he is down. Because if he got set feet lead, I think he would definitely be like a top 6 quarterback. He'd probably be around like 6 right there. I think that's why you don't see a lot of Justin Herberts right now. He's not too solid right now. If he got set feet lead, he would be broke. I wouldn't pay 40K for this card. That's just me in particular, when obviously I'll show you guys later on whose cards that are very good for this price, but he still is a solid option, especially if you're in like a Chargers theme team or anything. He's definitely the best available right now. Number 7, we have Lamar Jackson's core elite. He is the second fastest quarterback in the game. I think he's tied for first once you power him up with another guy who's on this list later. I think you guys all know who that's going to be. I just don't want to spoil it for anybody who doesn't. He is another guy that doesn't have the best accuracies at all, but his release is okay. The reason why I have him over, say, like a Justin Herbert here, even with the lower throw power, is the speed. This game, if you guys have watched the speedier quarterbacks, they're very favorited right now early on. They are playing very, very good for a lot of people. And he's just good at everything. The change direction at 85 at a quarterback is very good. He's just a solid card. I think if you play to his right potential, you can be very, very good in this game, as shown in previous Maddens. Even last year in a very heavy just pocket passing game, he was also still very good if you were good with him. This guy, I think he's like more of a higher skill gap than he was like 2 years ago. It takes a little bit more skill to use a running quarterback than it did in the past. But Lamar Jackson, I still love him. This card is still going to be very good. He's easily a top 7 quarterback. Number 6, we do have Aaron Rodgers. Obviously, he has this free version as well. It's just 1 overall below, so it's probably going to be like -1 in all the stats. But he is very good in every single throwing stat. He has a solid release as well. Don't think he gets, his abilities aren't showing right now, but he is an improviser, so they get the literal worst ability slots in the game. It sucks. It really does suck. It's by far the worst ability slots. It's not even close. But 85 throw power. He has a power up as well, as you guys can see, to get an 87. I don't know why he didn't get an 87 or even an 88 to begin with. I mean, he just won MVP. You never know in Madden, though. You literally never know. But his medium's a little low for whatever reason. Then he has a high deep and a high short. Solid throw power 85. We wish that was a little bit better, but that's still very solid for day one. And then throw on the run 86 and throw under pressure 86 as well with a decent play action. I think this guy, he's just a solid card. I think when he gets his next upgrade, he's probably going to be meta because he's probably going to be over 90. He's probably going to get a couple more abilities. I think Gunslinger, he gets at, is it 95? Actually, okay, maybe not. He gets Gunslinger, I think 95 with the Improviser. Or maybe even 96. I don't know. I completely forget what the thresholds are, but I think he'll be super solid once he gets his next upgrade, regardless, because he's probably going to get like set feet lead to help him a lot with those throwing animations, and he's going to take over once that comes out. Number 5, you might be shocked to see Patrick Mahomes is low on the list. I have been using this card. I'm going to be honest. I'm not a big fan of him at all. I'm not. I'm really not. His stats are amazing. He hits most throws. His throw on the run is an 89. I literally almost lost my second game because he literally missed the throw on the run over the head, wide open, no pressure or anything. He threw it over his head and we got a pick. Really did suck, but his stats, he has been very good for me. He has been very good. The no ability thing kind of kills me on this card, but I still do love him a lot. I really do think he's worth it if you are looking for a quarterback that has a little bit of everything. He has great stats. I mean, I think he has the best stats in the game when it comes to pure stats. But the speed is a little lower than you think it would be for Pat Mahomes. I think it was at least got to be like a 73, 74, right? I mean, it's not a big difference, but you know what I mean. But I do love him. The throw power is good. He hits a lot of deep throws. I think he just struggles with certain things. The release isn't crazy as well. But he still hits most things that a normal quarterback should hit. At number 4, we do have Tom Brady. Yeah, I don't think anybody thought Tom Brady would be the better option, and I didn't either, so I obviously took Mahomes. But the reason why Tom Brady is better, if you guys could tell right here, inside Deadeye in the second slot, solid ability, broken last year. We don't know if it's super broken this year, but it's still worth a try. He gets Identifier 2 second slot. Third slot right here. If you guys do not know, right now, Gunslinger's not in the game on any single quarterback in the game. So set feet lead is kind of like the temporary one right now. I can't pull up what it says, but basically if you like lead the ball, it like shoots it out kind of like Gunslinger. So it's a lot faster release for you and the ball zooms a lot harder. I think it's more of just exit velocity right there, but it still is a very good ability. And that's why a lot of these guys are higher on the list. I think Tom Brady, his stats are amazing. Obviously he's a pocket guy. Who cares about this? The throw power is very bad though, for whatever reason. I think he had one of the best deep accuracies last year in the NFL. I'm almost positive about that too. But his short and medium are amazing. His deep and throw is a little sus, but yeah, the only reason why he's so high in this list is literally set feet lead. Number 3, we have Justin Fields, the team builder, 84 overall. He has an 87 speed. Like I said earlier, he's tied with Lamar. Once you power up Lamar for speed, they're both the second, or yeah, they're both tied for number 1. His stats aren't the best at all, but if you have played with this card, I like him a lot more than, say, a Lamar because of the throw power. He has +5 throw power. Throw power is so important early on. Once you start hitting those high throw powers, they could be very good. You'll notice the ball gets thrown a little bit harder, but there's no obviously abilities to help him. But when you combine the throw power with speed, this card hits a lot of deep bombs. He's very, very good. There's not much more to ask for a budget quarterback this early on. I don't consider 40K to be the most budget, but as you guys can see right here, you can build him for super cheap. You can also get him for free from challenges. 34K if you're patient, you can get some cheap ones. Don't be buying for 50K on this card. He is not, I mean, he's definitely worth that, but if you can get him for cheaper, why not? Justin Fields, there's not much more to say than him than his throw power and speed really do carry. I think if Lamar had a higher throw power, he'd definitely be higher. I don't know what it is with Lamar. His change of direction or whatever it is, Lamar just plays very good. But Justin Fields definitely takes the early cake on this year. Number 2, we do have Josh Allen. There's a reason you'll see who our number 1 is, but Josh Allen is the card every single pro, every single player is using right now if you want to truly win your games. Obviously, his stats aren't cracked. He's only an 83. His throw power is an 89 before the power up, so he hits 90 throw power on day 1, which is insane. It is insane. His speed is solid. Yeah, his stats aren't the craziest. They're not the craziest. Throwing the run is good. The reason why he's up here is because that set feet lead. He's more of a mobile Tom Brady. Obviously, Tom Brady's stats for a lot of things aren't the best. We really, early on, we're looking at throw power, and we're looking at abilities and maybe a tad bit of speed. That's really what we're looking on early. So if you can get set feet lead with great 90 throw power and solid speed to at least get a little bit out of the pocket, Josh Allen is the best option right now that's out in the game. The next one, like I said, is going to be a card that's not in the game yet, but yeah, he's definitely better. Let's get right into him. We're going to have Trevor Lawrence. He has a 79 speed, so a little bit plus on there. He has way better stats, all 80 plus with an 88 throw power, so only a -1 there. Don't think he gets a power up though, so I guess it would be -2, but he is a solid card. If you guys scroll on down here, look at his abilities. Set feet lead. He's going to get set feet lead. He's higher overall as well, so he's going to get, I think, a couple more abilities in the second slot as well. I just like it more because his stats are definitely better. I would substitute a little bit of throw power just to get these other stats above 80. They're all above 80. Why not? I mean, why not? And he's a little bit faster, and he gets the same abilities. I think Trevor Lawrence is going to be the best quarterback when he is released. Obviously, we might get legends maybe that first Saturday when the game comes out, but T-Law, I think, is definitely going to take over. Everybody's going to start moving over to him. I don't know what his price is going to be. I'm kind of surprised. I really don't know. I really don't know because I still have all. I used all 10 of my sets of Rookie Premier. I might take 2 auction. We'll just sell them, but man, T-Law might be very, very good. Appreciate you guys sticking around to the end of the video. Make sure to let me know which quarterback are you using right now during the EA Play trial. If you are playing online or just challenges, let me know who you are using right now. Do you have any budget guys? What are you using? Who was kept off this list that you thought deserved to be on this list? Make sure to let me know. Obviously, I can possibly miss stuff. I think I got everybody that I thought should be on here, but I appreciate you guys sticking around to the end. Make sure to smash that like button. Join the Noti gang. I'll see you guys in the next video. Expect another one today. Peace out, boys.